Hi, welcome to Westside Library's October virtual STEM class. Today we will be making an articulated skeleton hand using string and paper straws. So after you get through building your articulated hand, you can manipulate the fingers pulling the strings. All right. Let's get building our hand. To make your articulated skeleton hand, you're going to need a few items. Okay. In your kit, you are going to get 5 paper straws, some pre-cut length of string, your copy of your skeleton hand. In addition to what items in your kit, you're going to need scissors, glue, and a pen or pencil. All right, so first off, you are going to cut out the template of your skeleton hand. Now I am leaving a little bit of white around my fingers, or phalanges as they are technically called. All right. And I want to go all the way down because how far I cut down is going to allow my finger to bend more. Okay. All right. All right, so your skeleton hand is cut out. So now we are going to take our first of our straws and lay it on our first finger. Now, for our thumb, we're only going to use 3 pieces. But for the rest, we're going to use 4. So let's start with this one. Okay, so, all right, and use where the black lines as guides for how long your strong is going to be. So, all right, so I'm going to lay down my first straw on my finger And where that first black line is, I'm going to make a mark on my straw. And then I'm going to come down and I'll have like that second length. And I'm going to make a mark here and here. All right, and these are kind of like rough guides. So you know about how long your how long your pieces are going to be. Okay, so lay them down. Okay, and see. Okay. And we need to cut them down more because you're going to need to leave space in between your straws. Pieces. Because you want a gap in between your straw pieces. So the fingers, when you pull the strings, will bend. And if your straw pieces are too close together, when you pull the string to bend the finger, what'll happen is they'll hit each other and the finger won't bend. So that's why you want a gap in between the straw pieces. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, we're going to have a gap. A little bit piece. And as you can see, another thing is that when you cut the paper straws, the pieces just go everywhere. So just be prepared for that. Here. All right. All right. Alright, so once we have our straw pieces cut, you're going to take the first straw piece and you're going to take your scissors and poke a hole in the top of the straw. Now, if you have an X-Acto knife, I would use that, or if you just have really pointy scissors. Right. And I'm actually going to take the tip of my pen to make it a little bit bigger. Okay. Because we're going to take this first piece and we're going to take one of our strings. We are going to thread it through that hole. And if the hole isn't quite big for the string, just enlarge it. Make it bigger. so you can get the string through. And then once the string is through, you're going to pull it up. Pull it up and pull it through. I just used my scissors to help me grab it through. I think I had done it. I've been playing around with some of the straws earlier, and I was able to get it through without doing that. So, okay, and you're going to tie the string at the top. All right. And then you are going to string. All right. And then you are going to take your glue and you're going to glue your first piece of the straw down. And you're just going to put it kind of in the center. All right. All right, and now we're ready for our second piece. And we're going to take our second piece of straw and we are going to string it through the straw piece like this. And pull it up. All right, and we're going to lay it down where you can see there's a nice size gap in between your straw pieces. Okay, and we're going to glue that one down. All right, and we have that second piece. And we're going to do that, the third piece the same way, where we're going to run it, thread it through, thread the string through the straw. Thread it through and glue it down. Yeah, I know I am very liberal with my glue application. Which just means, hey, I like to use a lot of glue. And once again, have a nice size gap between your straw pieces. All right. And we're going to put our last one on. All right. All right, and that is our first finger, and we're going to keep doing that until the whole hand is complete. All right, so with the thumb, instead of doing 4 pieces, you're only going to use 3. All right, so okay, I'm going to put the glue onto our anyway. I was a little too early with the glue on that one. Don't ask me why. I'm only going. So we just put more glue. So we put more glue because I was a little early with the glue for the thumb. Don't ask me why I deviated from the set pattern. I just did. Alright. Now making sure we're going to have a nice size gap. We move it up just a little bit. Okay. And we have our last piece. All right. And let your skeleton hand sit for about maybe like 5-10 minutes. So make sure all the glue is dried. All right. All right. So once your glue is dry, you can pull on the strings to move your fingers. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you have fun with your articulated skeleton hand. If you would like to learn more about the human skeleton system, check out these and other titles at any Rapides Parish Library branch. Also remember that Rapides Parish Library has several digital resources such as Libby, Hoopla, and Cloud Library for all your ebook needs. All right, thanks and have a great day. Bye-bye.